Cruisin' the Atlantic is back. Another week down in the AJHL and another week of games to recap. Nick Lacalzi here to take you all throughout the action from this past week. We're going to kick it off with the New Jersey Rockets and the Philly Junior Flyers. Jeremy Bracco opens the scoring for the Rockets in this one. A neutral zone takeaway and a great feed from Troy Conzo set it up as the Rockets take the early lead. In the second, Philadelphia would respond. Aaron Peterson takes the pass from Lenore in stride and goes wide around the defense before slashing to the net and evening things up for the Junior Flyers. 2 minutes later, an odd man rush for New Jersey sees leading scorer Brooks Lewis cash in as the Rockets out-hustle the Flyers defense and are able to capitalize on the rebound for the 2-1 lead. Fast forward 44 seconds, Jonathan Lee avoids the hit from the defense and throws a sharp angle shot on goal. Bryce Mullen camped out on the doorstep, and he will extend the lead to 2. The Rockets would pour it on from here. Fantastic stretch pass leads the breakout, and Jeremy Bracco tickles the twine. His second of the game, 3 goals in under 4 minutes for New Jersey. Troy Conzo would pick up his third point of the night on this sequence. A great takeaway at the blue line to hold it in, and Conzo able to finish it off down low. It's 5-1. Philly would make it 5-2 just 20 seconds after Conzo scored. Garrett Quinn will get the goal off the neutral zone takeaway, but that is as close as the Junior Flyers would get. In the third, New Jersey would get the lone goal. Jeremy Bracco drops a hat trick on the Junior Flyers. The rebound right there, he puts it in. And New Jersey takes this one 6-2. We move ahead to the Northern Cyclones in Wilkes-Barre. We pick it up in stanza number 2, a breakaway off a neutral zone draw. That is Eric Moberg finishing with some flash to give the Wilkes-Barre Knights a 1-goal lead. Moberg's second on the team with 16 points. Looking to extend their lead, the Knights are able to outwork the Cyclones down low. Morgan and Brown playing a 2-man game before finding Matt Cessna at the top of the crease for a 2-goal lead. Late in the second, the Cyclones show some life down a man. Connor Bates is able to put one home. Feltow gets the assist as they cut the deficit to 1. Third period, tied at 2 now. And an odd-man rush. It is Jonathan Feltow setting it up again. Feltow wheeling and dealing as he finds Simon Lee, who dishes to the leading scorer, Connor Bates, for the 3-2 lead. Feltow gets his third assist of the night. Down a goal, the Knights get a power play. The shot from the point misses the net. Eventually, though, it's Eric Moberg, who finds it in the scoring area and deposits his second of the game in the back of the net. Final minute. And a 4-on-3 this time for Wilkes-Barre, using the point man extremely well. First shot blocked, but leading scorer Jack Siglarski recovers the puck and takes the big drive to give his team the 4-3 lead. Still on the power play, and with an open net, the faceoff win. Eric Moberg will go streaking as he lays his hat-trick goal in. The Knights defeat the Cyclones 5-3. We move to Philadelphia, where the Laconia Leafs and the Junior Flyers squared off. Philadelphia in control here in the first and moving the puck well around the perimeter. Quentin Neville has his shot blocked, but he follows up on the play and is able to find the loose puck and give the Flyers a 1-goal lead. A neutral zone takeaway leads to a breakaway here. And check out this move by Manny Balone. Stopping on a dime, Balone's undresses the goaltender and stuffs it short side for the 2-0 lead. In the second, Leafs fighting back. A steal at the blue line, and Murphy is able to find Matt Henderson down low. Henderson cashes in for the Leafs to make it a 1-goal game. But the referees have a little bit of a discussion on this one. Take another look. Henderson all alone. Troiano in net gets a piece of it, falls back, but not enough. As it crosses the goal line, the Leafs make it 2-1. The referees indeed signal that is a good goal. 2 minutes later, and the Leafs on a power play, but Fran Mackin in control for the Flyers, and Mackin rips one short side to push the lead right back to 2. He got one shorthanded, and now he will get one with the man advantage. Fran Mackin redirects the Quentin Neville shot to make it 4-1. Both Mackin and Neville with 2 points on the night. Third period, Leafs looking to fight back. Kevin Murphy leads the odd man rush, and Murphy going to do it all by himself as he slithers one 5-hole. It's 4-2 now. Less than 5 minutes left. The Leafs pressuring. A shot from the blue line knocked down, but Kyle Kreiner finds it and puts it in the back of the net to make it a 1-goal game. Leafs trying to tie it up in the final minutes. A shot, it's a high one, but Dylan Troiano true to the test. The Flyers take it in a nail-biter, 4-3. The Connecticut Wolfpack hosted the Boston Junior Rangers, and Nick Belger opens the scoring in this one. A nasty wrist shot after cutting to the slot beats the goaltender. That gives Connecticut a 1-0 lead in the second. Boston would respond in the third, though. The original shot is stopped off of the deflection here, but the Rangers pounce on the loose puck. Brett Wagner is able to light the lamp on the second chance and even us up. With less than 10 minutes to play in this seesaw battle, the Wolfpack win a couple of battles along the boards, and then it's a nifty drop pass right there. What a feed it was. Schaus connected with Vincent Caligiuri, who was able to connect with some mesh and put the Wolfpack back on top. Final minute, Boston has the extra attacker on. Wolfpack have three chances in this sequence to try and clear the zone, and they fail on all of them. Boston will do it with just seconds to go. Kurt Johnson does the honors of forcing overtime between the Rangers and the Wolfpack, and in overtime, the Pack are all over the Rangers, but Brad Roachville puts on a clinic in goal. Roachville would stop 46 of 48 in this a 2-2 tie. Roachville has had sparkling numbers all season long. He's done it in goal for Boston, a 1.93 goals against average and a .952 save percentage as the Rangers survive in this one. Roachville, the difference in overtime, you see there. The Wolfpack wanted it, but just not enough. Boston and Connecticut tie it 2. The Philly Little Flyers took down the New Jersey Rockets in their contest behind 2 separate runs of 3 unanswered goals. The Flyers won at 8-4. Sam Manzi, the story of this one, 6 points. 4 goals and 2 assists for Manzi as the Little Flyers roll to victory. The Walpole Express opened their game with 3 straight goals of their own. 2 by Dan Antonoff in the first, en route to their 5-2 victory over the Washington Junior Nationals. Chris Benoit added 3 assists for Walpole in their victory. The Laconia Leafs and the Junior Flyers in Game 2 of their set. A chance for Philly in the first is stopped by Mark Spezia, and Spezia with a full-on split to keep the puck out and control the rebound to keep us scoreless. Flyers on the attack again, though. Ben Brouillard springs Connor Allison on a shorthanded breakaway, and Allison beats Spezia off the post and in to open the scoring. In the second period, another long stretch pass. This time it's the Leafs connecting. Alexander drops it off to Pat Lacasse, who has all day, and Lacasse rips one home to tie it. Flyers pressuring here in the third period. A ton of bodies in front, and this puck just going to pinball around. Fran Mackin, the first to locate it, and Mackin will pop it home just 61 seconds into the third period to put the Flyers back out on top with just over 10 to play. Kreiner going coastal is stopped on the stuff in. He stays with it, though, and Kreiner finds Greg Sowers crashing the net, and Sowers knots it at 2 in overtime. The Leafs peppering Dylan Troiano with shots, but he'll stop them all. He stops 35 of 37 in this one, and we play to a 2-2 tie as the Leafs put 2 more on goal at Troiano. He's got all the answers. 2-2 in overtime. Junior Nationals visiting the Walpole Express, and a nifty move in the neutral zone by Nicholas Balboa sets up the 2-on-1. Balboa finding Colin O'Neill for the tip-in, and the 1-0 lead. Walpole showing no signs of slowing down. A great takeaway at the blue line as the Nationals try to clear. And it's Eric Salzillo, the leading scorer, who buries for the 2-goal lead. More of the same in the second, an odd man rush and a rifle of a wrist shot off the stick of Max Bartel. It's 3-zip Walpole Express. Less than 4 minutes later, Colin O'Neill finds himself on another breakaway, and O'Neill extends it to 4. He's got 9 goals on the season to lead Walpole. Washington would try and forge a comeback. Aaron Madsen gets credited with this power play goal as a ton of bodies in front. The traffic creates some havoc there, and it's 4-1. In the third period, some good puck movement by Washington, and it's Garrett Stevenson, one of the Nationals captains, who finds the net to make things interesting. It's 4-2 with over 15 minutes still to play. But with 10.5 to play, the Express would seal the deal. Good puck movement entering the zone and some hustle allows the Express to keep possession. Eventually, it'll be Max Bartel with his second of the game. That makes it 5-2. And that's how we finish as Walpole takes down the Junior Nationals. The Northern Cyclones fell to the Wilkes-Barre Scranton Knights, who had a very good weekend. The Knights got 7 goals in this one. Eric Moberg had 2 and an assist. Jack Zaglarski 4 points on 3 assists and a goal in the 7-4 victory. The Little Flyers took down the New Jersey Rockets 3-1 in their contest. Prokopios had 19 of 20 in net. Lowen led the way with a goal and 2 assists for Philadelphia. And after playing to a tie in their first contest, the Boston Junior Rangers were able to beat the Connecticut Wolfpack in Game 2, a 7-goal outburst led by Kevin Araldi, who had a hat trick and 1 assist for the Boston Junior Rangers. Vaughn Guten scored a pair for the Wolfpack in their defeat at the hands of the Junior Rangers. Let's take a look at the AJHL Players of the Week up front of the Philadelphia Little Flyers. It's Sam Manzi, 5 goals and 2 assists for 7 points in just 2 games played. On the blue line, Quentin Neville of the Junior Flyers. He had a goal and an assist for 2 points in 3 games played. And in net, De La Verne went 2-0 for the Wilkes-Barre Scranton Knights. Those are your Players of the Week. Moving on to the AJHL standings, New York didn't play but still sits atop them with 20. Walpole and Boston next in line with 19 each. Connecticut has 16. The Northern Cyclones and Wilkes-Barre Scranton Knights round out the top half with 15 points apiece. In the second half, the New Jersey Titans and Philadelphia Little Flyers have 10. The Junior Flyers, Washington Junior Nationals, New Jersey Rockets, and Laconia Leafs round out the standings. That's going to do it for this episode of Cruisin' the Atlantic. I'm Nick Lacalzi. Special thanks to Ryan Hess and to you, our fans, for tuning in once again. We'll see you next week.